Hello, friend. Are you going through a moment in time that you feel like walking away? Everything seems to be walking in that direction, pointing in that direction. The pressure is on you to move because you think it's perfect timing. Your friends are saying the same thing, your parents are saying the same thing, your siblings are saying the same thing, saying that you need to move on and that it is time for you to walk away. And you are trying, you are seriously trying, but no technique seems to be working for you. You want to move on from that person, but you find out that your hands are tied whenever you want to take that step. Now, people think you are unserious and you are just too disobedient to heed good advice, but they don't understand the battle that is going on inside your mind. At some point, you might ask yourself, why do I want to move away anyway? If you've gotten to this point in your relationship already, it is time to cut, rewind, and go back to the beginning of the story. Ask yourself, why did it start in the first place? What brought the idea of breaking up in the first place? It could have been a disagreement, a minor conflict, some opposition, but whatever the case, all it needed was a talk over, a cup of tea or drinks, and that will be it. You chose breaking up because you felt that this is the easy way out. You chose that this person was not compatible with you anymore, and that conclusion came over you just after one argument. It's high time you realize that the devil is trying to play you out of that smooth relationship, out of that God-given relationship that you are having. He is just hovering around like a jealous ex. He knows what will happen or what will come out of that relationship if you two remain in harmony. So instead of that, he's thinking of how to make you shut up whatever God has set up for you and move on. Suddenly, that person you thought perfect at first just isn't the one. It feels like you weren't totally thinking when you thought this person was your other half, and now you have realized your mistake. The only mistake you need to realize is the one you are making now. You're about to leave someone God has promised you and go cling with someone who will later frustrate you. It's the devil's strategy of joining two wrong people so that God's order of harmony won't work. Remember, every relationship is part of God's plan of multiplication and strengthening the faith of his people, showing you that God is good. Are you with me? Check out our society today. A common example is the fact that you can hardly find a couple smiling at each other in public. Such scenes are so rare that they look out of place. I mean, why should the 57-year-old man be smiling at his 55-year-old wife in public? It looks new to us because it is not what we are used to. In our homes, the complete family only smiles maybe at a meal or something, or when there's a joke playing on the TV. But only looking at your parents smiling at each other is supposed to make the whole family smile. So why aren't you smiling? Figure that out. Here, I have compiled a list of reasons why it seems impossible to move on from somebody. Number one, God is not through with you and that person. I hope it's not news when I say that God can step into a matter such as relationship and work it out for your favor. Helping, caring, and providing for you is his full-time job. There is no way he sees you're about to make a bad decision and will not step in. All your time in his vineyard has proven fruitful, and you can only know that God is working for you when things move in your favor without your doing. Of course, you might not see what he is doing now. You might not see it in the next week or even in the next month, but someday it's going to ring a bell to you that during this particular time of life, something or someone stopped you from dumping your partner now, and you are enjoying all the benefits that comes with a healthy relationship. If you can, get acquainted with that voice in your head, which is the voice of God that keeps arguing in favor of that person you want to throw away. Get the person to sit down with you so that you two can iron things out and settle your differences and continue in your God-given blissful fellowship. Then commit the relationship to God, asking him to take control, guide, and direct. And once you give him room, he will come in and all the lines will fall into pleasant places for you two. Number two, God ties your need to that person. When the time of answering your prayer comes, God will intentionally tie your need to that person. The one you can't wait to leave becomes the one you can't wait to see. You find out that the person has the answer to almost anything that ails you. You get excited whenever this person comes because you know that he brings a message, he brings an answer. God uses this person to meet your needs, and we all know that we grow fond towards someone who keeps providing for us. The aim of this is for you to have a rekindling of the affection you once felt towards this person until you question yourself, why did I want to break up before now? I am almost certain that you don't have any solid reason aside the arguments and what have you to break up with this person. Even the argument is not solid reason enough. If you check it most times, if you're actually true to yourself, a good number of times you are at fault. Will you admit that? God makes you place importance on such person. This same person you said you were leaving becomes one of the most important persons or people in your life. You want to phone this person when you're scared, you want to discuss a topic and you don't know who to reach out but this person. The Lord just makes this person and gives the person a level of importance in your life. Number 4, God makes you to forgive and to love even better than you ever did before. After all is said and done, the anger and the dislike you felt starts to rescind, and you realize that there is now a gaping vacuum in your life that can only be filled by that one person. You feel it is time to forgive and let go of the hurt. The truth is, we are all humans. We will continue to disagree and annoy each other on different occasions, but the good part is, if you are someone that forgives, after you've forgiven this person, there is room enough to attempt loving the person. All you need to do is learn forgiveness. So, remember, God could increase love in your heart for this person. Number 5, the person completes you. Is your partner someone who makes up in areas where you are lacking? This is one of the signs that tells you that this is the right person for you. Some things he or she says or can do that you can't. You two complete each other. And there is no need seeking signs from above if your relationship possesses this fact. So if you see you're about to walk away and you notice that this person you're about to walk away has what you need in life, especially in completing you, then I tell you, stay where you are. Number 6, the person equally needs you. God instantly creates a need from both of you for each other. There is no need stressing this point. Now listen to this. The devil won't come to tamper with something that is of no value. And if your relationship is on his list, don't wait to go through all this process before handing it over to God for safekeeping. Remember, once you're a godly person and you are doing anything, whether it be a relationship, whether it be life and all that, the devil is interested in it, because the devil wants to truncate anything that has to do with God. If it is not in darkness, then he wants to fight it. He is the enemy of everything that is good. So, I hope that you learn from these words. And I hope that in your 50s, if you can hold on right now, in your 50s, you'll be able to look back at each other in public and smile and be glad that you did not make the mistake you're about to make right now. So before you walk away, listen to these words. God could be sending you back into the life of the one he has given you because you're about to make a mistake. Why don't you sit down and prayerfully ask God if this decision you're about to take is the right one? Remember, the steps of the righteous are ordered by God. God bless you. If this video has blessed you, please like, subscribe, and share with someone.